Okay, here we have is a typical Fender Telecaster. This has an Esquire neck on it, and what we're going to do is change the bridge pickup. The strings actually go through the body on this particular guitar, so you need to remove the strings to even get the bridge plate off carefully, you know. So I previously took the strings off, and they come out from the back, so you can see here. One important thing is a tool is having a pair of calipers. Because what I like doing is having, you know, your notepad, and I like writing down measurements. You know, I'm a measurement fiend. So when you bridge, you know, you got your back plate of your Telecaster, and you got your three little saddles on this particular model. Some have 6 individual bridges, but I always like the 3 brass saddles. So what I normally do is take my calipers and I'll measure right in front of the bridge. I'll measure from the back plate to the front of the bridge, and on this one I have a .7590, and that's the distance from this plate to the actual front of the bridge. This is .8565. So because you take a measurement, because what you're going to need to do to actually remove the 4 screws that are actually under the actual bridge saddles, you need to change the length of the bridge. So what's really important too is when you're working, always try to put something under the screws so you don't slip off and gouge the actual face of the guitar, you know. And you can move these up probably pretty much even with each other once you see the screw is accessible. We're going to remove the control panel. So there's the exposed plate of a typical Telecaster. This is your tone control. It's your volume control. The number 3 lug is connected to the number 1 lug of the tone control. The number 2 lug of the tone control has a capacitor in series in the center, and then connected to the number 1 lug, which is actually grounded. You could actually take this wire here and ground it to the chassis over here. And then the number 1 lug is connected to ground. So what happens, number 3 lug, it has the connecting wire going to the 1 terminal on this side. This side here is not even used in this particular wiring, how I have it hooked up. What I have is when the switch is in the bridge position, it works the full output from this pickup. When it's in the second position or middle position, it works the neck pickup. When it's in the full front position over here, it works the first tap of the bridge pickup. So this may be 6K in this position. In the full forward position, it may be 7.3K. In the center, it's like 7.3. Then when you combine them, when it's in the number 2, I'm using a 5-way switch here also. So in the 2 and 4 position, and I'm getting the full output from the bridge pickup and the neck pickup. In the number 4 position, I'm getting the first tap of this pickup and the rhythm pickup. I'm just going to change a little bit variation from this particular pickup. So I'm just going to be changing the bridge pickup. The neck pickup, you remove the pickguard. There's 2 little wood screws holding this pickup down with a piece of rubber grommet surgical spring, which you can use for height adjustment. So on this particular pickup, the yellow wire is the actual tap, and the white wire from the bridge pickup is the actual hot output. Basically, you remove those. Then what you do is you have 1 more wood screw, and I'll take this one out by hand. These are relatively pretty easy to take apart. So then you lift your plate, and then usually you unsolder these and you just pour everything out, and you reverse the process when you're installing the pickup. So that's basically it.